YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Will, back in the building with another video. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into the world of audio with a new mixer slash audio interface from FiFine. This is the AmpliGame SC3. This device can be used with gaming, streaming, podcasting, or content creation. This mixer has XLR 1/4-inch input connections, audio faders, real-time audio monitoring, mute buttons, cool RGB lighting, voice changing effects, and custom buttons. This audio mixer is budget priced at less than 50 bucks, comes in black and white colorways, and can be the perfect solution for your audio recording needs or streaming needs, especially if you're just starting out looking for a high quality device that won't break the bank. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, so that way you never miss out when I upload new videos. Now let's jump in and see what this is all about. First thing you get out of the box is gonna be a user manual. Next thing you're gonna get is your USB-C cable. It has a USB-A dongle on the front, so you have the option to go USB-C in or USB-A. The next thing you're gonna get is your 3.5mm audio connection. And the last thing you got out of the box is gonna be your FiFine SC3 audio mixer slash interface. I love when products have white options. It just looks so clean to me. Right away you can notice the sleek and modern design of this. You can see your fader knobs right here. They feel kind of plasticky, but they're also tight but move smoothly. The other buttons feel tight and decent quality. At the bottom of this device you have 4 rubber feet, so that way it's not gonna slide around on your desk. Another thing to notice is this LED right here, which will give you some RGB on your desk. It has like a curved in design, so whenever you connect a cable here, you can actually route it through the front. Overall, it has a pretty sturdy build quality, but it is made of plastic. I feel like it's what you would expect, especially for something that's about 50 bucks. You have your USB-C connection. This is to connect your computer. You have a line out, so you can route everything that's coming through the mixer to your speakers. You have a headphone jack right here. You have a line input for like a phone or a tablet. You have a headset connection. You have your dynamic slash condenser mic switch, and you have your XLR 1/4-inch connection for mic input with 50 dB of mic gain. This is perfect for beginners with its plug and play design, making it super simplistic when it comes to the buttons. You can plug this into your Mac, your PC. This even works with PS4, PS5. All right, first cool thing is just the startup of lights is super dope to me. I'm gonna be using my FiFine AM8 dynamic microphone. I actually just did a review on this, so if you guys want to check that out, I'll leave it linked in the description. This would be a perfect audio interface for you to upgrade to if you want a higher quality audio out of the AM8. Now we are checking out the FiFine SC3 audio interface. Straight at the top of this, I have 2 different kind of like meters. The left side of this is the microphone, so this is an indication that it's going through microphone, and I will say that it is not accurate. I'm recording this into my video software. The mic volume is much louder than what it's saying it is here, and then the other is what's sending to the headphone output. The next thing you got is going to be the mic monitor. You see when I clicked off mic monitor, it is not going through the headphones. First fader right here, this is your microphone, and you can see when I lift this up, this is the mic gain. Can't hear me, and then as I move the fader up, it is sending audio out to the computer or the line output. Next is going to be your line input, and this fader right here is for the line input where you can connect like a smartphone, a tablet, a computer. This is the headphone fader, and as I go all the way up, it is actually pretty loud to me with these Beats headphones. Sounds pretty good to me. I think comfortable listening is about here. Next is going to be your line out, and this line out is connected to the line 3.5mm on the back. If you want to send this to like another PC or another device, you have the option with the fader on how much you want to send. Next thing is going to be your RGB effects. If I tap that button, you can now see it's doing this really cool rainbow effect of colors throughout the buttons. With this, you have 4 different dynamic effects where it cycles through like RGB. So if I tap it, you can see this is like the next one. It's kind of like a wave effect. All of the colors are blending between the RGB spectrum. This is a breathe effect right here. And this is another color changing mode where it kind of like does the RGB effect, but it does like one button at a time, which is pretty cool. And then you have your solid color options right here. If you want to get rid of the RGB effects, you just hold down the color button and then it go off. You know that this is muted by it turning white. But what do you guys think about the audio quality of the FiFine AM8 using the FiFine AC3 audio interface? We'll try this out in a minute with USB so we can compare the two. So I can play music here from my computer and I can monitor it in my headphones. So another button here is going to be your 48 volt. This is for condenser microphones. Right now I'm using a dynamic microphone. You would also have to switch the switch on the back from dynamic to condenser if you are using a condenser microphone, which also requires phantom power of 48 volts. The other buttons on here are really fun, I'm not gonna lie. This has a electronic button that you see right here, but it's actually autotune. I am in D flat, and as you can hear, it's giving me an autotune kind of sound. As I'm just talking regular, doesn't sound that great, but if I say something like, ooh yeah, I can switch through different chords to get a different effect of the auto tune. They all pretty much sound very similar. So this is like G flat, you have F key, buy you a drink, oh, I want to take it home with me. And to toggle that off, you just hold down and then the audio goes back to like regular. Next one we're gonna do is voice change.
So this one is called Mel, and as you're gonna hear, I sound like a Mel. So this is like a deep voice, and then you notice if I change the tonality of my voice and I like imitate it a little bit, it sounds even cooler.
This is the female voice. And this is what a female would sound like. Yo, this is super fun.
Alright, the next one is robot. So apparently this is what robots sound like. And if I just talk regular, it sounds okay, I guess. But if I like, hey, I'm a robot, then it sounds even cooler. The next one is monster. So I guess if I wanted to sound like a monster, I would click this button.
The next one is called baby. So I don't know how babies sound, but it's like a high pitched voice. And yeah. So this is hilarious, guys. It's hilarious.
Okay, this one is called elder. So I guess if I was like an older person, this is Mr. Peter McAllister, the father. I would like a hotel, please, with an extra large bed, a TV, and one of those little refrigerators that you open up with the key. Credit card, you got it. I would say this one may be my favorite. The voice change effects are super fun, dog.
It is so much fun. Just straight out of the box, I have options to like change my voice and stuff. Like I guess if you wanted to troll people on like Modern Warfare or like Fortnite or something, you can switch up your voices. The next buttons are custom buttons, and what these basically do is record up to 15 seconds of audio, and then you can program them to play back. So I've already programmed some.
Perfect.
Like you just heard that. I programmed that earlier. I got this here, and you know, pretty fun.
Wait a minute.
And I programmed that one.
Who are you?
If I hold this down for 2 seconds, now it's going to be recording what I'm saying right now and program it to the custom button. Like how I got those sounds in there that I already have programmed. If I go to, let's say, YouTube real quick, and if I type in, I guess like meme sounds. So I'm going to hold this down for 2 seconds.
Say hello to my little friend.
If I tap it and I could stop it, it's blinking. That means that it's playing. So
Perfect.
yep, perfect. Super cool. That's pretty much it with this mixer. It has like so many cool features straight out of the box. I'm gonna plug in the USB to the FiFine AM8, and then I'm gonna plug it back into here so we can test out the two differences. This is an audio quality sound test of the FiFine AM8 using its USB-C audio connection. This is what the audio quality sounds like using this setup. Now we're gonna switch to XLR on the FiFine SC3. This is an audio quality test of the FiFine AM8 using its XLR input with the SC3 audio interface slash mixer. This is what the audio quality sounds like using this setup. Let me know down in the comments, which one do you prefer? Now we are testing out the Scarlett 2x2 audio interface. I bought this interface a while ago. It cost me about $100. Is this audio quality better than the FiFine SC3? The only real con I have here is the actual faders. When you move it up and down, feels pretty good, but they like have some wiggle to it. Another con that I will say is the audio sound from your computer, like audio playback music, is the same as the headphone. Another kind I will mention is the audio recording from the custom buttons are not the greatest quality. The pros here, plug and play, you get all these features including RGB, voice changing effects, custom buttons.
Perfect.
What else can you ask for? I wish this came out when I was starting out into like content creation. I definitely would have picked up this audio interface. This is a super fun device to use. Maybe you already have a FiFine microphone and you're looking to up the audio quality by adding an audio interface. For $50, this is gonna do you justice. I had so much fun making this video with like the voice changing effects and like the custom buttons that you could just tap. If you guys are interested in picking up the FiFine SC3, I will leave a link down in the description. Also a link to the FiFine AM8 dynamic microphone that we've been using in this video.
If you enjoyed this video and you learned something, please don't forget to leave your boy a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I'ma holla at y'all next week in my next video. Deuces!
This is Mr. Peter McAllister, the father. I would like a hotel, please, with an extra large bed, a TV, and one of those little refrigerators that you open up with the key.